Hello everybody, it's John Johnston with Corn Nation here for the prediction for the 2021 Nebraska Fordham game. We're playing Fordham this weekend for the first time in our school history. Do you know anything about Fordham? I do. I just looked it up. They're in the Bronx, which is right now having very bad weather, and there's some question as to whether or not we'll actually play a game Saturday or it might be moved. And I'll tell you this, after all the crap that Scott Frost's regime, his reign has gone through, reign as in like the reign of a king, not the reign of a thunderstorm, has gone through, if this game gets moved, he probably should contact an exorcist, and that's not even a joke. Back to Fordham. They're the Rams. They have about 16,000 students compared to Nebraska's 25,000. So they're probably not as small as you thought they were. And they have a lot of famous alumni. Denzel Washington, Dylan McDermott from American Horror Story. If you watched 1984, I enjoyed that one because I'm kind of a child of the 80s. Lana Del Rey, Susan Lucci, queen of the soap operas, Vin Scully, David Copperfield, Vince Lombardi, and Alda, the man who taught people my age, men my age specifically, that it was okay to cry. This game is about having a home game in September. Remember, we had a home game in November, and we moved it, replaced it, and we moved it to now. Why? Well, because we haven't had a crowd at Memorial Stadium. I know there was the Garth Brooks concert, but there hasn't been a Husker crowd for, 2 years? A long time. And while there's probably people gathering down in the Haymarket, it'd be nice for those people that run businesses to actually make some money and stay in business. I'm sure I am sure they are very thankful that Fordham University's football team is coming to Nebraska to play a body bag game against our beloved Huskers. So, do I need to make a prediction about the score? Normally I would, but I don't think Fordham's even really a very good FCS team, like, I don't know, South Dakota State or somebody. So, it's kind of given that we should beat the shit out of them, like by 80 points. I think the line is around 40. And we can make all sorts of jokes here about us losing to Fordham. And I don't want to think about it. I would say this. Let's say Nebraska scores 80 points and 40 of them get taken back because of turnovers or penalties. That's a prediction. You know what else I've heard? There's a big one. That this weekend we might actually see another quarterback besides Adrian Martinez. One not named McCaffrey, because that guy didn't count. He was named McCaffrey. But I've heard that Nebraska actually does have other quarterbacks not named Martinez and not named McCaffrey, and I am anxious to see him. And, Scott Frost has mentioned that he has 8 or 9 receivers he feels comfortable with. I think our team rosters, he wanted 150 players. I would hope that we see all of them on the field. That's my prediction. Everybody gets on the field. And we still just don't find enough to be happy about it. A real prediction for this would be 45-13. Something like that. They're going to get... You know what? I made that prediction last week, and I said Illinois would have 14 points off turnovers. And, it's pretty damn close. But this is a weekend about Nebraska fans getting together and hopefully enjoying themselves. Because that's what it can be. It can be like a great get-together. And we can all just get along and be friends and look at each other, and kind of like mountain men coming off the mountain for their annual meeting just to look at each other and say, "You're still alive. How you doing?" That's my prediction for the Fordham game. You're still alive. How you doing? Go Big Red.